Get back, you hooligan.
Wolfman pops his leg.
But it
with
was
a sword.
only a 2 versus AC.
Exactly.
You can't
So he
lift
trips
his
himself.
foot that high.
He trips in the blood.
Wolfman laughs cruelly and walks away.
All right.
So
He
let's
dives, and
let's loot
Brennan
this
gets
junk.
his tower.
Loot this junk.
Loot it.
Wait, we didn't even get experience for our last.
For the last 2 encounters, you were supposed
session.
to get 400 experience each.
So, 400 for each encounter?
No,
or-
400 total.
Okay.
It was 2,000 for the 2 encounters.
So we're at 4715.
This one alone is worth 2,000, so you'll receive another 400.
So we're at 5115.
Yay! More math. There you go, Russ.
Let's see. And for completing your quest given to you by the Harpers, you receive another 2,400 experience.
Ooh.
So you'll each receive 600.
So that
Top
should
of
put
that.
us to
Yeah,
5.
that's
Level
number
5.
5715.
Nice. We're gonna start it a little bit over our
So Calorel,
minimum.
his soul and his body was pulled through the portal, but his effects still lay in front of you. His rod of ruin, surprisingly, wasn't that special. It's just a +1 rod with a skull on the end of it. But he did wear a +2 elven cloak and a horned helm.
I want.
Heroic tier.
Why would he have a horned helm?
I want
He
the
He's a
actually-
wizard.
He actually had charging stuff.
Remember, he charged.
I know he did, yeah.
Oldane over here.
He's
Cool,
a
man.
weird joker.
Wolfman wants that horn hill.
Yeah.
The horned
He's
helm?
itching, he's itching for
Oh, it looks so funny.
The elven cloak's nice because it gives you pluses to your
stealth check.
3 other defenses as well,
Yeah, you would get a +2,
and your stealth check.
and you get a +2 to your stealth check for wearing it.
Well, since I have negative stealth, maybe I should take it.
And you can hide from orcs on
Then he
hillsides.
can hide from.
I may still not be able
from
to hide
inanimate
from
objects.
orcs.
Also-
Then he can hide
You
from
can-
inanimate objects.
You can hide
that
from,
aren't
you
sentient.
can also hide from bullets, which are basically rocks.
Also, on the altar itself, you find a +2 magic dagger.
Yeah.
Meryl
Used
definitely
in the
needs that.
A +2 magic dagger that was used in the ritual.
I take it.
Yes.
Brennan takes it from him
He
before
puts
he
it in his
takes it.
pocket.
Also,
Thievery!
the altar contains 1,000 gold pieces
Whoa.
hidden within it.
Whoa. What is a Goldar over here?
Roll a
have?
thievery check.
Goldar.
What? A Goldar?
Rangers. 15.
No.
Okay. Now, you open it and you get in. Are you trying to steal the 1,000 gold for yourself?
No.
Okay. So,
Yes, I mean.
No.
tell me. I need to know.
No.
No, yes,
no.
yes, no.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
So-
no, no.
But seriously, yes.
You each receive 200 gold.
Yeah.
200
What does a
gold.
Goldar over here have?
It's just a statue. Its power has been drained, whatever
Diminished.
was there.
Yay.
It was more ornamental than anything else.
Brennan's gonna go and lean over and see what's in the pit.
You hear
Tentacle.
rushing water beneath it.
Ooh, an exit.
Is this the Skyrim easy way out of the dungeon path?
No, this is that blood where the blood runs out.
This is like we jump in there thinking that it's that way and we all die.
We get thrown into a meat grinder.
Merle Silverstein's Where the Blood Ends.
Brennan's gonna check out one of these dragon statues.
They are stone dragon statues. Or demon statues.
Anything valuable on them?
No.
Let's. Meryl will talk to Volthrin and see what thoughts he has.
Wolfman's gonna be checking out old Nasty.
You run into a brick wall.
Yeah!
Wolfman's gonna be checking out Buck Nasty's corpse and taking that helmet
Okay.
right off his head.
So, I mean, what does anybody want to say? I mean, y'all just went through some crazy crap. I mean, none of you actually went down, but y'all had nothing left. Had the
Yeah.
encounter been 1 degree harder, several of you probably would have just
One
died.
more turn, someone would have died. 2 more turns, someone probably would have been like forever dead, and the rest of us would have been down.
20 more turns, Jack still would have been down.
3 more turns, Jack would be running away.
Yeah.
Brennan wants to know why old Jack Butt been lying to him the whole time about who he really is.
Oh yeah, we need to confront Ruse.
He's like, hey, you
look
who are you?
Meryl's gonna go up to you and say, "I knew something was a little different, but why couldn't you be honest with it?"
Boom.
Wolfman's gonna come up to Ruse and say, "Good job, Jello Man," and walk away.
Boom.
Good job, Jello Man.
Slap
Jello
flourish
Man.
to the butt.
Ruse doesn't really have anything to say to that. Like he he's not really ever sure what to do when confronted by actual honesty. So he's just like, I don't know.
Why couldn't you trust us?
I roll 13 plus 14. That's what 27. Diplomacy to try to wiggle something out of you. Not his penis.
I got something wiggly for you.
You're not very attractive, apparently.
I got a floppy disk for you.
Ruse will say,
you could put 1.4 megs of porn on that bad boy.
he just says, I've been somebody else so long I don't know how to be myself.
Oh.
Well, practice makes perfect. Let's start now.
And then she hugs you.
Yeah. I'll give him a side hug.
Side hug.
Side hug.
Side hug.
So no boobs.
She brushes the boobs. on you.
No boob brush.
Oh, no.
But
boob
you definitely
brush.
feel the warm embrace of my left arm.
I was correct earlier. Power part.
Unaligned.
Unaligned part.
Unaligned
She's
power.
attracted to him.
Boop, boop. Oh, this is gonna get.
So yeah, so
Weird.
Brennan's like, just don't lie to us again.
I'm gonna have to make
Bruce says, "I
romance
won't."
checks and do.
Ruth says he
Do it,
won't.
man. Do it.
He rolled a 1.
It's still a 19.
Oh.
So wait, what did you say?
Wait, do I roll an insight then?
Yes.
Yeah, you
If
count
I
it.
roll a 19 or a 20, I will know you're lying. No, I rolled an 8.
It was one away from a
Lie?
He
20.
says, don't lie to us again, and Ruse said, I won't.
And bluffed it.
And Brennan believes him. Thanks, man.
Thanks. Thanks, yo.
No problem, dog.
Okay, so now
Dog.
everybody else has a +2 to see through Ruse's lies, except for you. You have a -2 to see through Ruse's
I already
lies.
tried. Oh, from now on?
From now on.
Oh, I don't care.
So, you have done well. You've completed your quest. Now you have what to do with this dungeon. I mean, this portal is, in theory, closed, but
We
it
need
was
to-
supposedly closed before.
We need to bury this temple.
We need to put some sticky charges on the side of each arc and then blow it up. Oh wait, this isn't Metal Gear.
I say we nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Ruse would ask Volthern, is there any way we can seal this place so that nobody will be able to get to it again?
Burying is always my favorite modus operandi.
How exactly we go about that?
Brennan says, speak English!
Jack says he's got it.
Ruse says, hey, you two, you guys like to throw around explosions and rocks. You think you could bring the ceiling down on this place?
Jack says with a little preparation, it wouldn't be too difficult.
Brennan thinks he can possibly channel enough energy into something to make an explosion.
Nice. Is that gonna take days, or are we gonna do this as we leave?
Probably going to take
No.
some time.
Yeah, it won't take too long.
Oh, we can come back here. And,
It'll take like, I'd say, 20 minutes.
there we go. I like that.
Am I that freaking powerful and I've just been missing this whole night?
Dude, you have the power to like blow away
see-
people.
Flames plus earth. That's like dynamite.
Flames plus earth equals dynamite, and Jack has incredible dungeoneering skills that he knows the weakest
Exactly,
points.
yeah.
And you don't necessarily have to bury the whole dungeon, just bury this room,
No.
Yeah.
which is at the lowest portion of the dungeon,
Yeah.
and
It's
its
easy.
only entrance is a shaft in the
Well,
middle of the ceiling.
look. These little grates mean there's like empty space under this room.
Wait,
so.
there's pillars in this room. Just blow all the pillars.
Yeah, I mean, we
The
could
pillars
bring this
above
roof
our
down.
heads, too.
We could bring this roof down easy. So
I guess what my concern
Biggest
is,
concern
where
will
does this
be-
go?
Making it blow with you not being anywhere near it.
I got a 50-foot rope. I can soak it in a little bit of oil, make a fuse.
I got 20 feet of chain.
Chain is not going to help in this situation at all.
It won't
I got
burn.
20 feet of chain.
It won't
This chain
burn.
I know it won't, but
Well,
we need
actually,
something
you could
to
put a
burn.
chain in
That
an
crappy-
explosive device, and that'll make some good shrapnel.
That crappy dwarven alcohol that you have, don't you
Yeah,
have a
We
bunch
need
of it on you?
Yeah.
explosions.
That the alcohol that he carries maybe could be explosive.
But you're going to have to do a really high diplomacy check to get Jack to part with that.
No, I've got oil. I have it on my person. I've got 3 pitchers of ale, and I've got broy, and I've got a 50-foot hempen
I've got
rope.
TNT. Look at that.
What?
It's crazy. Can't believe I bought that.
So look, basically I'm going to take the oil, and I'm just going to basically lay out the rope, and I'm just going to basically pour it all over it and soak it in it.
I have alchemical agents, though. So I could maybe create something.
I rolled an 89, you can.
Cool.
But whatever we set up, I could basically tie it to whatever we need to light, and then we can go up the shaft and then light the rope, and it would go down. And
I
just-
say we trust our luck and jump down the little
If you
pipe.
recall,
Brennan tries to make an explosion, but he accidentally makes crystal meth.
you have 5 shards
Breaking Bad.
of
I
an
have
arcane pillar.
I have 4,
I have the one, but I wanted to.
but I wanted to save
Oh,
them
yeah,
for
the pillar.
magical
I wanted to
selling
keep
The
purposes.
Superman pillar.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You need to keep at least one of those to make a Fortress of Solitude.
If
Wait,
you
what?
listen to the third part, the last
Oh,
session,
yeah.
we
Yeah, if you
we
listen to our
harvested
sessions, Russ, that we recorded for you.
shards from that pillar, or Jack did.
My child was sick in the hospital this weekend.
Excuses.
I do have 2
Well,
vials
sick
of
is-
something.
Sort of a strong word.
I don't know if they are something explosive
Allergic.
or
My
not.
child was normal in the hospital.
You could try, but I would suggest not.
Your
Yeah.
child's allergic to Earth.
I'm telling you, I don't think it's just going to be that
He's allergic to being
difficult.
I don't think so either. In fact,
Kids.
just tell me what happens.
I'm allergic to
We blow it up and
That's
the
awesome.
That's not it.
area's covered.
No, it's not awesome. It sucks.
That was the terrible
That's
description.
super lame.
10 damage.
10 damage, you go down.
All right,
Bloody.
so what happens is we set sort of oil and broy, just flammable stuff everywhere, but also they use their earth and fire magic to sort of create pockets of potential expansive heat, and then sort of
Power of earth, wind, and fire.
we have to be somewhat close to it to set it off, and so we're sort of at the edge of this pit, and
Prestidigitation, man. I got
at
prestidigitation.
the edge. Well, it has a range though.
Range of 2, I think.
No, goodness, no. It's like 10.
So we're sort of sitting at the edge of this pit,
Holy crap!
and then
I just better off using one of my ranged
just
attacks.
as we ignite the explosives and the magic, we all leap down the pit into the river below.
Of blood, most likely.
No.
I was gonna say, I just have a feeling that this river will lead to.
Well,
Let's
I'm
just
assuming,
do it, man. Let's
I'm
get it.
assuming we
It'll
check
be
out
fun.
the
I was
river
gonna say, it's
first.
gonna lead somewhere out of here.
Do you all leap into the river?
If we're blowing the place up, we got no choice.
Yeah,
So,
we can't go back up.
my plan was going up through the shaft
Just dropping stuff down.
and having the rope, set on fire that sets off the stuff that we set, the charges we set in place. Basically, we would create
We don't have to
magical.
blow up the whole room, just that area right there.
He wants to create a fuse using the rope that we climb
Yeah.
on.
That was my plan. However,
Okay. So
I'm okay with altering.
Here's how it's going to play out. There's 2 options. There's always consequences to every plan. Pit plan will get you away successfully. The first plan could possibly get you away successfully, but will not have as many side effects except for the fact it will not be as easily to trigger the explosion. Because you'll have to be farther away, so there is always a higher chance, that it will be unsuccessful, and you'll either have to try again with a harder chance, and it may lead to a situation / Armageddon style.
Oh boy.
So, pit chance. Or pit.
You said side effects.
Yeah, we said successfully. We come out bloodied.
Old man will come out dead.
I don't know what side
Oh,
effects
yeah.
he's talking about, though. I mean, I'll be fine, but
Why don't we rotate some healing surges and get healed up?
You want me to use my
we do have
healing
some,
sucker?
I only have 4.
But I have 9. and
Because I had to
I only
extend.
need to use like 2.
Yeah, I've got 4 left as well.
Yeah.
I can use a healing sucker if I need to.
Well, let's get the ball
You've got
rolling.
unlimited time down here, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, here's
It
what we
takes
spent
5
5
minutes.
minutes to patch our wounds. We
It's
already
gonna
looked
be 2
around.
gold from each of you.
We talked
I'm not
to,
paying for this myself.
We talked to, whatever. We talked to Volthrune. Jack came up with an idea. Now we just need to decide our escape plan. So y'all all go up to full. I'll lose 2. You'll lose 2. Or no, I'll lose 4. You'll lose 4 to help them.
Yeah.
I don't need any.
Okay. Well, still, these 2 need it.
Okay, so everybody's at full health. So
Well,
write that down.
I'm not going to use any on myself, because I had 46, but if I'm going to give away 4, I'm not going to have any left.
Okay.
So I'm fine.
Okay, well, I'll give away 5. Or 6. I can give away whatever.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I'll use 1 on
So
myself.
everybody's at full hit points.
Yes. And I've got 2 healing surges left.
I have 4.
So
I'm at full.
the issue you now have set before you is the pit. You do hear rushing water at the bottom, but it's a 40-foot fall.
According to the rules of Minecraft. I'm just kidding.
So
Okay.
anybody with acrobatics may not take as much damage, but anybody without will take the 4d10 falling damage.
Actually, we don't take it for the first 10, so it'd be 3d10.
No, if you fall
That's-
10 feet and you would take the
That's-
D10.
Paragon tier.
Yeah.
Oh, JK.
Yeah.
We take, so if we fall 1 square, we take a d10.
No. It's 10 feet, right?
Well,
or is it every square?
It's every square.
Okay, you're right.
If we go with the
Or is
other
it-
plan, can
It's
I not?
10 foot. The first 10 feet
Yeah,
shouldn't matter.
that's 10 foot. Yeah, so every 10 foot. So it's 2 squares. That's what was thrown out. So every 10 feet is a D10. Duh, because they go together. So it's 2 squares. But this pit is 40 foot deep.
Yeah.
To
So you
get
have to you have to fall at least 2 squares.
2 squares, yeah.
To take any damage.
So this pit
But I thought
is
the first 10 didn't count.
In Paragon tier.
in Paragon. Because you get balling.
Yeah, like in Paragon, once you get up to Epic, you can fall like 20 feet without getting hurt.
I could survive it.
I mean, I can survive
I
it,
think we all can survive.
but I have a 50-foot rope. If we're not
I could
going
very
by
easily-
first
Man, why don't we
plan-
we have a rope? Just go down it. Yeah, let's
No,
do that.
I'm just saying. I got a rope.
Wolvane's gonna inspect the walls to see if he can climb down it.
Don't you have your spider thing that gives you a climb speed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it gives me
I'm
like
light.
plus-
Could you carry
it
me?
gives me
I have
plus-
terrible athletics.
It gives me +5 to climb. So
Could I
probably
ride you
could.
as a spider?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
I don't turn into a spider.
Oh, well.
So you're just gonna be riding Wolvane, as
Roll
weird as that
engineering.
sounds.
Yeah, 19.
29.
The walls are slick and covered with age-old moss that is almost impossible to keep a grip on.
Can still climb it. I'm just kidding.
You can
Yeah,
try
but,
to climb.
but with a rope, you should be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's just lower.
Uh,
I've got a 50-foot rope and chain, I think.
What does the spider? I
You
know the
chains
spider.
are
still
only 10
need
feet.
some type of something that
Lightning
will be
spider
a
gives me
delayed
something else.
charge.
Oh, we do? Well, he has a rope and I have a rope. We
There
got
you
one
go.
rope to climb, one rope to use for charge. Ropes are cheap. I got
Ropes are
money.
cheap. I got money.
Well, you
Ropes
have a 50-foot rope in your.
Yeah, I've
adventure
got
bag.
I've got an adventurous kit.
Okay.
and
I have a
adventure rope.
flotation bladder. Could we use that to just put charges in?
We can use that in the river, in the water.
Oh yeah, I have a
Ins-
flotation
Instead
bladder.
of using the
That would
rope,
probably be a
I
good
have
idea.
alchemical agents, and he said I can use them. I can make a fuse.
Why do you have
Okay.
a flotation bladder?
Because I thought maybe we would need it, which clearly
So
we
let's-
did.
And it
Let's-
actually
Thus,
is
I'm
gonna
smarter
help.
than you.
That's awesome.
Alex, we'll just do that. We'll instead of using the rope as the fuse to probably give us a better chance of actually getting it lit. Can I use the alchemical agents, like you said, to make a fuse, like a timed fuse?
Yeah.
Because that would probably be more accurate and not have as much possibility to go wrong.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
Don't roll poop.
Smart con.
Don't roll poop.
26.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Yep, we'll find out.
I'm down.
We'll find out
Let's
today.
do this plan.
All right. So, So who is climbing down the rope? Is everybody climbing on? Anybody hanging on? To
I'm
anybody?
hanging on to
Ulvain?
Ulvain,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty light.
Brendan's trying to set the fuse.
Alright.
set the fuse for 10
Can we wear
minutes.
plate armor?
Climb is athletics,
Hmm?
right?
Yes, climbing
So,
down.
I'm
will be
gonna
athletic.
give us-
Okay, so I'll have
Chain
a,
link.
Tried to give us
I'll have
10
a
minutes.
+8 total to climb.
Oof.
Does climbing count on the rope? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, I get a +5 to climb checks, so I'll have a +8 to climb.
You have a better chance hanging on to me. I get plus 12.
Okay, well I guess I'll do that then.
Yeah, especially because Ulvain's gonna have a harder time.
But
climbing.
I'm literally like less than like 130 pounds. Like I'm 197 with
You'd be
3,000
better off
gold,
hanging on
but I
Jack.
don't have 3,000 gold on me.
Brendan, are you gonna be climbing down the rope?
Question: When am I able to switch between my daily choices and stuff like that?
What do you mean?
Extend a rest.
Yeah.
Extended rest?
Unless you have a feed or something that lets you do it during
Which
a
I don't
short
have
rest.
yet.
Between and a short rest. Make a decision.
Yeah.
Need that
No,
Texas
stop
40
thinking and
dudes.
just make a choice.
Just do it, man. It doesn't
Yeah, I'll
matter.
climb.
Okay. So I need athletic checks to climb down. From everybody that's actually climbing, I will need one. Actually, I'll need two. For every 20 feet, make one to hang on. So everybody roll that first one. Athletics check.
I think I have a better chance of just
Nice.
jumping.
And just reducing the falling damage.
I chose
I
the right
told
person.
you!
I chose the
not.
right person. Kyle rolled a 20.
Nice.
Okay, Kyle's gonna be fine.
All right. So for how many feet? However many feet is the athletics check?
Every 20 feet, so you're gonna have to
20
make two. So for the first 20 feet, roll.
16.
Okay. So, Brandon, what was you?
9.
Crap for you guys. So Ulvain and Brennan, you do not have a very good hold of the rope.
That's fine. I'll fall. Who cares?
the two of you will fall to the bottom of the pit. Jack, you have got this rope on lock. Your grip is iron.
Dynamite.
You're not going anywhere. And you, Ruse,
You got
you're
the kung
successfully
fu grip
grasped on
on
as
it.
well. So, Ulvain and Jack.
Nope, Ulvain Brennan.
Yeah, that's what I meant. 24 damage.
Without the acrobatics check?
No, you can make an acrobatics check because you're trained in acrobatics.
18.
So reduced by
You-
5,
You have that on.
and then yeah, so you'll take only half damage from it.
Cool. So I'll
Whatever's
take
on
12.
there. Yeah,
Brennan, are you okay?
12 damage from falling 40 feet.
Brennan's going to use
Not too bad.
prestidigitation to make an umbrella, so he falls slower.
Use your ash thing. He explodes into a cloud of ash when he hits
But
the
then he
ground.
gets rushed down the river and turns into a big pile of mud.
I use my
Ash Man.
expeditious retreat.
You ship faster and hit even harder.
I'm just
All right,
kidding.
roll your athletics checks for me.
Nice. Kyle!
15.
Okay, you're good.
29.
Dead gummit.
Jack
Okay.
is like part of
So-
the rope.
Ulvain.
It's another
Brennan,
high five.
You plummet down
Yeah, we already fell.
and you hit water, but it's only like 4 feet
Yeah,
of
you-
water. So
period.
you
It's a
like
good thing we didn't leap in.
slap into some nice hard ground underneath it, and then are just whoo flush down.
Did we
You
light this
hear
thing before we jumped
The
down?
water running.
He said the
Ulvain.
fuse.
Ulvain lands on his feet, but then tumbles
Yes,
forward.
tumbles forward. Actually, tumbles when your feet kick out from underneath you from the rushing water. So you kind of, and you just water slide.
He's,
this
he's
jump.
water slide. He's,
Brennan-
he's got the right position.
Brennan didn't actually hit the
He's in the
ground
leadership
underneath
position.
the water. He just belly flopped so hard it did 25 damage to him,
Nasty.
or 24 damage to
You
him.
got a nice.
So he literally, he's got a big red belly and he's just
No, he has a big blue belly.
blue. Okay, blue
Because
belly.
whenever you bruise a genasi, it turns blue.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
he
the
has a
fire
big
one.
blue belly and he's just like he's floating face down the thing because he doesn't want to.
Looking down, Jack and Meryl think he's dead.
It knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's just.
Jack,
Oh.
You can hear the fuse like burning. I mean, you can hear it echoing off the dungeon walls because you are Captain Bat Ears. when it comes to
Captain
Dungeoneers.
Dungeon Ears.
And you just hear it going, and you hear it start to lighten. You hear the explosions going off, and the rock starts coming down, and you're like, that last 5 feet, you're like, whoo, you let go, because you
We're
know
going.
it's coming. So you hit that water, and you're all just sliding down.
Meryl had her
Water wings.
floating bladder. What is it called?
You
Flotation
land,
bladder
you
ready.
jump off of Jack and land onto your floating bladder almost like a little what's those little inflatable pony horses that
Oh,
you
yeah.
land on? You land on that joker and you're just like "Yoo-hoo!" riding down the
Got like
rushing
those
water.
little turtles that the babies use.
I've got arm
Um,
floaties on.
Water
But
Water
as
wings.
you guys you land on your bladder, you see Volthroon with Splug on his side, and they're just casually, lightly floating down.
Get a move on, Butler.
Because he is
He's
a smart
magic,
one and
yeah.
knows feather fall for a single person, so he just kind of
It's easy for him.
Well, he would break a hip if he didn't.
He would, man. He actually has feather fall cast on himself at all times because if
In
he
case he
did,
trips in the bathroom.
his hips would just shatter. They
They're
just break.
gone.
So he has to weigh only 1 pound. Just
He fell once. He learned his lesson.
exactly.
He's got to become ethereal.
Yeah.
So you all rush down and you kind of pour out and you spill out into this open water and you're probably about almost a quarter mile from where the temple was where you finally rush out and you just hear all the explosion and the smoke and you see parts of the temple just start collapsing in on themselves as the structural integrity kind of collapses. So there's still some rooms that could be accessed, but there's a good portion of that second level and lower that have just
Aw.
completely buried.
It's too
in
bad we
rubble.
murdered everything in this place, so like nothing's getting crushed.
Yeah.
I knew that place was shoddily built.
Actually, something does get crushed. You gain another 500 experience apiece.
Ooh.
What did we miss?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You missed an encounter with a gelatinous cube
Where?
and 10 zombies.
Another gelatinous cube.
Where
Oh,
was
yeah.
that at?
No,
y'all,
thank
that
you.
when y'all had the choice to go left or right after fighting the
500
hobgoblins.
apiece?
500 apiece.
Whoa.
Yeah, I hate that y'all didn't get the goblin. The gelatinous cube.
Gobloblin.
Gobloblin. Where are we gonna find a gobloblin?
I'm gonna make a gobloblin.
There we go.
It's just a fat goblin.
We killed that guy, remember?
Yeah, we killed the
No,
fat.
no, no. It's like a mass of goblins, like all squished together by a jelly. Just
Instead
kinda
of
rolling
walking, they
around.
just roll
It's
around.
like a
It's
Rat
a-
King idea, but except it's goblins.
It's
They've
a-
all lived
just,
so tight
uh,
together, their skin is fleshed
Yeah,
together.
It's a gelatinous goblin cube.
Yeah. So, you've now rushed out into the river.
Goblin is cute.
You're safe. You're in open waters. You stopped everything. What do you want to do?
Head back to town, yeah. I think we all kind of want to just get back to our little house and crash.
As soon as,
been a
as, soon
rough
as they
day.
get back, Ruse is like, got his Harper's pen and he's like shaking it and like poking it with his dagger and like
Trying
Fine.
to get a reaction
speaking
out of it.
into it. Yeah, trying to figure out how to get in touch with the Harpers because he wants what he was promised from them, pretty badly.
Okay.
Is he gonna change back into a different form
Yeah,
first?
he looks almost like he did before, but his hair's kind of a lighter brown, and his eyes are this like really light shade of green, like
I forget.
very, like unusually light.
Did Wolverine ever tell anyone why he was there? He just showed up.
No, you did. You told us why you were there. You wanted to find the Underdark, right?
Yeah, he was looking
yeah.
He
for a way
told
back into the
characters or
Underdark.
people. I don't know if he
Yeah,
told
but Kal-El
us.
was spouting his backstory to everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure.
That
he's
was the
ever-
point. He was,
Oh,
because we
Oh,
didn't
no,
really get to
he
know
did.
each other.
He did. Kal-El. The only one of us that Kal-El didn't say about was Brennan.
Only because y'all killed him so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were free with that knowledge. I'm
I was
pretty
just,
sure.
Yeah,
I was
everyone
just
knows
wondering
why I'm
because I'm
here.
not sure how
Sure, whiny
Wolverine's
little
gonna
kid.
handle that if people start asking him questions.
Although I'm impressed that I kept a main bad guy alive for
For more than
5
2
rounds,
rounds.
for almost 5 rounds of combat to actually get to say something to each of you guys.
Well, I tried to
Except for
focus
you,
on
Brennan,
the
sorry.
white.
Like I
Almost
said,
died for
everyone
it.
I
already
tried to
knows
miss
why
everything
Brennan's
I
here.
attacked.
Good job.
I was successful.
You were successful at sucking.
I was really glad because you were just so pissed, like you were just so mad, like I've done nothing.
I've done
this
nothing.
sucks. I'll throw some healing surges at this stupid portal.
I hit a skeleton and still feel like I did nothing because
Yeah.
it got right back up.
Yeah.
He only did that once. though.
Do.
I told you it was a red skeleton.
Red skeleton. Okay, so as you make your way back into town,
Blood
you
skeleton.
hear like noises and trumpets, and there's a parade. Yeah, just
How do they know?
like you're just coming back, man. They heard the explosions and they saw you coming from afar. So what do they think?
We ran away.
Explosions? They're coming back. Boom! It's all good.
Victory.
Explosions.
I defeated Majin Buu.
got one question for you. Explosions?
So as you approach,
must have blown up the ocean.
the people of Winterhaven are just lining the main road coming into the town, and they're just all excited. And you see Volthroon, and everyone's like, "What? Volthroon's alive? They got what?
Oh, I forgot everyone thought
What's
he was
going on? Goblin Butler? Who are these guys?
They're just so excited. I mean, you.
Wait, if we kill Splug, we'll get some more experience.
No.
Betrayal, 2 dark side points.
Two experience.
Yeah.
So as you approach the town,
That much more
everybody
powerful.
knows like there's just a lightness in the air. Like it is the brightest day that it has been since you've been here in Winterhaven. I mean, it just looks amazing. Like some veil has been ripped from the sky, and everybody's just excited. There's like everybody had like a slight level of like kind of depression and oh we're all sad.
How many shine sprites have we found yet?
You found 57 shines.
Shine got.
Shine got.
Shine got.
So now, I mean, all those shines
Got
just in the
that
sky,
shine.
lighting up, just energy and happiness everywhere. It's all good.
Ulvain is really uncomfortable about
Exactly.
About this,
Ulvain,
Actually, Ulvain can't even see because it's so bright.
He puts on his cloak. It's an ash robe.
your skin actually is feeling warm because there is so much happiness and brightness and energy outside and
wow.
around you right now.
Ulvain like takes his
Ulvain's-
muffler and like starts wrapping it around his head so
I
he can't feel
have a
it.
feeling Ulvain's about to go into a killing spree. I
So-
need to murder.
But everybody, I mean,
He's
just
not
cheering
psychopath,
and excitement everywhere, just parades,
Much.
and they're just leading you into
Yeah.
the town, just
Woo! Brendan, since his dad's a dignitary, he's kind of used to like his dad going to a town and there being a parade or whatever. So he's out front doing the Queen Elizabeth wave, just the.
And they're like, woo! Who's that douchebag? Woo! Way to go, Jack!
He went and
Woo!
got the
Roo!
he went and got the rhino, and he's riding on the
You hear,
rhino.
like you see the soldiers that you went and talked to at the beginning of Meryl, and they're like, Meryl, woo, 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 yeah, and like, and you see
Dog
like
whistling at her.
all the like lower, like the cool guys are all
Show
standing the cool, and they,
show me
just, they
that
look at
titty,
old man,
what?
and they give you nods and like, yeah, man,
Yeah,
we
man.
love you.
You cool, you cool.
Bruce
Hey,
killed her
and
right
that
next to
blacksmith guy comes up to you and calls you a real dwarf.
A real dwarf.
He said, "I know you're not a gnome now."
Exactly. And no,
He's
like,
just happy to have
he
bear
actually
wing
respects
going.
you. But no, seriously, all the kids though think Brennan is just like the stuff. I mean,
Oh, he
he's
is.
this giant dude walking around on fire, just yeah, I'm cool, walking on fire. And they just think you're the greatest, and they want to come up to you, and they just want to, they want to touch you, like, ooh, is he hot? Ooh, I don't know.
I'm not. I'm just on fire.
He's
It's
on
like
fire.
the fire stuff from the Hunger Games.
Okay. All right. So
Losers.
as you approach
I got it. I just
the
didn't
main
laugh.
gates of the city, you see Lord Padragus
Howdy,
and
kid.
Lady Davica standing there waiting for your arrival.
What about the priestess? And,
Is Lady
Oh yeah, and Gavarn, the very first guy that brought
is
you
Lady
on.
Davica? She's attractive, right?
Reasonably so. Yeah.
Brendan walks up to her and he's like, "Hey,
She's not a pedo.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, man, he's a little kid. He loves that stuff."
Hey, they did it in the Victorian era. It's cool.
It's true.
And the Roman
In the Roman, yeah.
doesn't make it right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 13. I should have a baby.
Ugh.
So that you approach, and Lord Padragus, he's just ecstatic. He's like, adventurers, thank you. You are the greatest. You will always have a place here in Winter Haven. What? Come in. We've got a great feast set out for you.
So you guys gonna like make a statue or what?
Currently, we have, crap.
Meryl quick saves
Cole
and slaughters
Stoker.
the
What's his
town.
name? Oh, we currently have commissioned Thayer Cole Stoker to create such
Cole
a statue
Stoker.
for the main square.
Sweet.
Our heroes of Winter Haven.
He'll stoke Brennan's coals.
Oh. Brendan says,
Also-
"That'll be 4,000 gold."
He does. So you do have a price.
You're just a gigolo.
Just kidding.
A gigolo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Bruce
let's
is
go
like,
eat.
Bruce is like, Brendan, that's not really a reasonable price for that service.
Oh.
I mean,
I mean, I don't know anything about that.
that's not the going rate.
I've
I know
never,
nothing
I've
about
never
this,
paid
which I'm
someone to
talking
do that.
about, so clearly.
So
Let's go eat.
You walk in, and it's a typical feast. I mean, they've
For sure
got
Jack
the
wants to
town
get hammered.
square. They have all the
He already
booths.
Jack's already drunk walking into town.
Jack hammered his fist.
Jack hammered fists. I like it. So you walk in, and it's typical fare. I mean, they've made a whole big day of this. They've got all the booths and the market set up, and they've got this large table in the main square that just has food and everything. The Rafton Inn is supplying all that it can for the feast. I mean, everybody's just ecstatic and excited. So you have your fill, and you can do whatever you want and talk to whoever you want to in this time if you want. I mean, you're relaxing, you're doing whatever.
Question. When we saw that glimpse of the future, the blonde-haired, green-eyed woman.
Man.
You said man?
It's a man.
Oh. Was it Talus?
No.
Somebody thought it was a woman, but he never specified.
Oh,
Okay.
Talus had blue eyes.
No, Talus has my eyes.
Talus was him.
Yeah,
no,
Talus is basically
Talus
magical
is Sun
man.
Titan.
So, no.
It's like a
someone
miniature
you've
version
seen
of Sun
before.
Titan.
Was it that Harper dude?
Maybe.
Hmm.
So, what do you gentlemen want to do?
Go feast.
Yeah. Jack gets hammered, and
And then he gets hammered.
And then he fists.
Who do you fist, Jack?
Ah, crap.
the
Ulvain
people.
by accident. Ulvain is slightly intrigued.
You dropped your fork on the ground, you bend over to pick it up, and then whoop!
It doesn't say so.
Ugh.
Drown blood.
Jack's like, there's no alcohol in here, and he walks away.
My attack versus Alex's fortitude worked.
Yes, it did. More like my defense.
Ruse kind of hits on Davica some, and then any
They're
other
jealous.
any other good-looking lady that he can find.
So Meryl,
Everybody.
Everybody. I hit on everyone.
Equal
Well,
opportunity.
Ulvan's actually just gonna start like
Equal
get
opportunity
the strongest liquor that he can and just wander off to a couch and sit down and start drinking.
Brendan has alcohol for the first time ever.
What happens when Brennan drinks alcohol?
He drinks.
Is he
It
like
gets to your lips and it
He drinks.
explodes.
He drinks half of a beer and then passes that on the table.
and his flames are blue?
Yes, but they're like it's like a low simmering flame.
Okay, so everybody's hitting. Okay, so I'm guessing everybody just revelry
We're partying,
and drinking
man.
and partying.
We almost
And then
died.
all make your way back to the house
Ulvan never
that
revels.
you were
That's a
given
lie.
and just pass out in all your rooms, respectively.
Sorry, your room is full of poop, Brennan.
He's passed out drunk. He doesn't
Bruce
care.
passes out in Meryl's room.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's gonna be an awkward scene when they walk out in the morning.
She sees him in there, thinks he was too drunk, got the wrong room, so she goes to Ruse's room.
Oh, well played. So, as you all sleep, you have this is probably the best night's sleep you had. Because the last time you slept in the dungeon, you had nightmares and dreams and fears and of Shadraxel's influence on you, just basically creeping through the dungeon.
Plus, we were sleeping on
Yes,
piles of
sleeping
rocks.
on piles of rocks. So, and
And doing
bones and rotting and cruthic matter and flesh that they had just eaten and pooped everywhere. So it's not exactly the nicest place to sleep. But now you're in your home, the house that they gave you, the house that you earned, in the town that you saved, where they love you and just think you are the greatest thing ever. So tonight you rest and sleep like you've never slept before in a lot of ways.
Don't say like babies, because
No,
That's not very well.
babies don't sleep. That's a
the dumbest
lie.
phrase ever.
Lies. So you all wake in the morning, but you do not wake up in your house.
Whoa!
You all wake up in the same room. There are 5 beds that are typical wooden beds, but probably the most comfortable beds you've ever slept on. And all 5 of them
Harper beds.
are in basically like a star formation in this room, each of you being on one of the points, and you wake up in this room. Inscribed in the center of the room is a moon with a harp.
Whoa! We remember this from the vision, right?
Possibly.
Possible.
well, this is.
We did because you said that we saw
It's the
it.
symbol of the Harpers, right? I mean, we know
Yeah,
that.
We would recognize.
Yes, you recognize the symbol of the Harpers. You've had enough influence with it that you know that symbol now.
Well, didn't we have Volthrin research at one time?
Yes, you had
That's
it
right.
researched. You know it's the Harper symbol, and you've been wearing it for quite some time with your pin. But all of a sudden, a door, seemingly out of nowhere, just opens up, and you see a blonde-headed, green-eyed man
Whoa.
step forward. The same man
Creepy.
that you have met, who gave you the pins, who took Locag and brought you Brennan. The same man that has been in contact with you over and over and over again. And he walks in and says, "Hello, my friends. It's nice to see you again. You have done well. I have something for you."
Was that all a dream?
I was about
Was
to say,
none of that
none
real?
Of that was real, was it?
Somebody
You
in
would
the
please-
audience shouts out, "When are they gonna meet Zordon?"
If you would please follow me, I have someone I want you to meet.
I follow without any hesitation.
Yeah, Ruse is hot on his heels.
Okay, so he proceeds through the room and down a long hallway, and you see all these pictures of great figures across all the walls. Elves, men, dwarves.
Are they level 30?
They look to be at least level 21.
That's pretty good.
Just lining this
Look at all these
hallway.
epic tier dudes.
There are all these, there's these epic sounding names inscribed on each of the bottoms of it.
Yeah.
And they're all
Aethid, Shadowleaf.
Barrel.
Viral.
Barrel.
poop stain.
Varel.
Beryl Morvain. So you just proceed down this hallway until you come up to a large, grand, double wooden door with, again, the Harper symbol inscribed on it. He opens the door and you enter a grand, almost like a boardroom. It's a large chamber with a great table, and across from you, up on top of a raised platform, is a man almost in a judge's stand, sitting there with a great tree behind him and the symbol of the Harpers,
Whoa.
basically surrounding where his head would be, and he's glowing with great light. He is one of the High Harpers, It's Jesus.
Why is that word funny?
He's a high harper.
He's just up there playing a harp on high.
Um,
I'm a high harper.
and
Guys, this
you,
harp is so.
you, yeah, you hear his
Double
deep,
harp.
booming voice echo out, and he says, "Thank you, Lucian. That is enough.
Thank
may
you,
go."
Lucian. You may go.
Exactly.
You like that?
That's better. That does a better one.
His deep, booming voice. Thank you, Lucian.
Future Justin.
You can go.
Future Justin. Edit in Morgan Freeman saying all this.
No.
Thank you, Justin.
Lucian side.
I was a
thank
terrible
you for
Morgan
your
Freeman.
service.
I need to not do that ever again. So, his deep, commanding voice, it says, I'm sure you have many questions. I, unfortunately, do not have the time to give you many answers.
What a douche.
I will tell you this, what you each seek is ahead of you and what we have planned. You have done well, and you have passed your test. You have closed the portal and saved Winter Haven. Now, you must do it again.
What?
What?
Mind blown.
A greater evil is trying to enter this world.
Oh, I thought he meant we had to go through that same
campaign.
like everything over again. It's like
What
well,
a lazy
crap.
DM. Well, at least we're starting level 5. It'll
You're
be
gonna
easier.
just phone through it.
Sprint through that campaign.
It's Rogue Legacy, but you lock the castle, and you just have to do it over and over and over.
Oh man.
That would suck.
I seriously thought you meant that for a second. But then you said greater evil. I was like, thank God.
Our mission,
No more blue oozes.
he says, our mission as the Harpers is to protect this world, all of Faerun, from any encroaching evil. You have passed the test to show that you are worthy and capable of stopping such evils. But you are not quite powerful enough. So,
Says you.
Hey, mind your tongue.
Hush, boy.
That was mind your tongue.
this evil must be answered now, and what I do not do lightly, as messing with any strange powers can come at a cost. But we are stretched thin, and this must be taken care of, and you 5 are the perfect ones, and the only ones that can deal with this problem. Lucian, come forward. Lucian steps in from the other side, carrying a box with the Harper symbol inscribed on it and some strange etching. He opens it up, and you find 5 medallions inside. But they're small medallions, almost with a symbol of a hourglass inscribed in each of them.
Whoa.
And he hands each of you one of them. He commissions you, he's like, go. Put all of your affairs in order. Train. Become more powerful. And when you are ready, break this medallion, and you will return here to this moment. You will know when you are ready.
Whoa.
That is all.
Nice.
Each of you disappear and reappear back in your house at Winter Haven.
So we train and then we break it. Like we could train for like 20 years
Mhm.
and then break the thing and go back to that exact time. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
understanding? As a player?
As a player, you realize that the magic is not that strong.
Okay.
It's only going to give you enough to get you up to basically train to level 7. Is outside player knowledge. So what I want you to do is, this is now each of your time to come up with something. We're not gonna be here next week, so you've got 2 weeks to write some kind of story. You can collaborate with each other. You can do whatever. But basically, it's almost like we did with the Paragon Path
Paragon
stories
series.
before. You have a couple levels of experiences and stuff that you'll just write a little story of what your character's going to do or go through. If you could give me like a small idea of what you want to do and like email that to me, just so I can say, oh no, that would like break the campaign.
Beforehand?
Yeah, beforehand, before you really get into writing, like even just give me, I would probably say like 2 or 3, like I really want to do this, this, or this, and I'll tell you, okay, yeah, this one would be great, and then take that and write it and go with it. So when we pick up in 2 weeks, we'll read those stories, do some good role playing, have some fun, come back together, and we'll pick up as level 7.
Level 7. Okay.
So, you have now been commissioned. What thought was resolution always leads into more questions. So, as we bid you farewell, Dungeon Dumps.
Next time on Dungeon.
Dungeon dumps. Vagina.